They hear footsteps. When no one's there, furniture moves on its own, and guests report seeing a man standing over their bed, watching them sleep. Room 428 at the infamous Stanley Hotel, one of the most haunted hotels in the world. And what happens in this room can't be explained. Some say it's just a story. Others say it's the last place they'd ever stay. Let's take a look inside. Room 428. And decide for yourself if you dare check in. First, the setting. Estes Park, Colorado. A beautiful mountain town with stunning views and chilling legends. The Stanley Hotel was built in 1909 by Freeland Oscar Stanley. It's a colonial masterpiece, but beneath its elegant exterior, something darker lingers. This is the hotel that inspired Stephen King's The Shining. After a single night here, he had the nightmare that became one of the most famous horror stories ever written. But even King didn't stay in room 428, because that room has its own terrifying story. Guests staying in room 428 report the same thing. A shadowy cowboy appearing in the corner. Not aggressive, not violent, but standing there, watching. Some say he leans on the bedpost. Others say he walks across the room and disappears into the wall. One guest woke up to find the cowboy sitting at the edge of their bed, tipping his hat, before fading into thin air. The hotel confirms no actors, no costumed staff, and this specific ghost, he only appears in room 428. The cowboy isn't the only thing haunting room 428. Lights flicker on and off, even when bulbs are new. The bathroom door slams shut in the middle of the night, and the furniture, it moves. Chairs scraped across the floor, drawers opened. One couple even filmed their table shaking on its own. There's also the sound of footsteps, heavy boots pacing above the room. But here's the twist. There's no room above 428, only the roof. And yet, guests hear walking, dragging, sometimes thumps like someone fell and never got up. So who is the cowboy? Some say he's the spirit of a drifter who died nearby during the hotel's early years. Others believe he's tied to the land itself, maybe long before the Stanley was even built. The hotel doesn't rent room 428 as a haunted room. They don't need to. The stories speak for themselves. Some guests check in for the thrill. Others leave in the middle of the night and refuse to say why. But one thing's certain. No one sleeps well in room 428. So, would you spend a night there? Because the Stanley Hotel is still open, and room 428 still welcomes guests. Just don't mind the cowboy. He's just watching. Like and subscribe for weekly scary stories of real-life past events.